Great question. Don't don't do that either. Don't do that. This is a great question because, we saw these patients during the pandemic, right? They were all hypoxic, 50s, 60s, hanging out eating Cheetos. And how? How does that happen, right? Because everyone else that's coming in hypoxic, usually, at least from clinical experience, we saw them come in short of breath. So I'm going to link a paper. There was three main mechanisms that they described, and they make a lot of sense. The first one was a type of vasoplegia and lack of hypoxic pulmonary vasoconstriction. Diseased lung does not get blood flow. The capillaries can sense that there is no good gas exchange happening there because of some process, and redirects blood flow to the areas that actually are participating in gas exchange. So if that doesn't happen, you have good lung that's not getting good blood flow, and you have bad lung that's getting blood flow that it doesn't deserve, and you have a VQ mismatch that is worsened instead of trying to compensate, which is what normally happens in disease. The other one seems to be a little bit more of something related to the compliance of the lungs. A lot of COVID-19's ARDS patients, they weren't that stiff subtype of ARDS. So because they're not stiff, they didn't have to have that extra work of breathing, so they didn't appear dyspneic. The last one being, we saw that there was actual infection. There was actually involvement of the neural cells, brainstem. So that is a proposed, not super well understood mechanism where by that signaling to the brain of lower oxygen may not actually have been translating to a response, a type of dyspnea to try to compensate. This is not unique, by the way, to COVID-19. We have seen these similar mechanisms in things like walking pneumonia. But in the COVID pandemic, a lot of us saw it, and it seems like you did too, where these patients were hanging out with SATs sometimes in the 60s, 50s, and it didn't look like they were short of breath at all. And that's what we call happy hypoxia or silent hypoxia. I hope that explains it. If you found this useful, please write in the comments for me so I know to make more videos like this.